Good morning, dear students. Today, I am going to continue the services rendered by wholesalers to retailers. What are the different services the wholesalers are rendering to the retailers? 1. Large stock of varied goods. Wholesalers have a large stock of varieties of goods. Hence, retailers are free from holding big stock of goods. The wholesalers' warehouses serve as reservoir for retailers. So they can buy things as and when they need. Hence, retailers do not lock up their small capital in a big stock. Second service facilitates small scale purchasing. The retailers have only limited capital resources, hence, they cannot buy large quantities from the manufacturer. The wholesalers buy large quantities from the manufacturers and resell them to retailers in small quantity. Thus, they help the retailers and remove their inconvenience and inabilities of large scale purchasing. Third one, prompt and quick delivery of goods. If the retailers purchase goods from the manufacturers, then there will be a delay in delivery. They will find all sorts of difficulty, transportation, etc. But on the other hand, if the wholesaler purchases directly goods in a bulk manner from the manufacturer, he can deliver the goods to the retailers promptly by storing it in his warehouse. Fourth point, financial assistance. The wholesalers grant credit facilities to their permanent retailers. So the retailers sometimes, if the retailers are continuously trading with the wholesalers, having business dealing contact, then and if he has earned the reputation of the wholesaler, then the retailers will be given relaxation, permission to purchase goods on credit basis, and the retailers may be allowed to settle the amount after selling the goods periodically. So this kind of financial assistance is also done by the wholesalers to the retailers. Fifth point, advice to the retailer. The wholesalers offer advice to retailers on various issues. Normally, they give valuable service or valuable advice to the retailers in terms of the market conditions of various varied products, whereas the wholesaler is specialized in one line of product. Sixth one, announcement of new product. The wholesaler informs the arrival of new goods to the retailers. The retailer may not know what are the new products entered into the market. Unless the wholesalers are supplying, unless the wholesalers are informing, the retailers may not know about the new entrants of the goods, products. So this service also done by the wholesalers. Seventh point, wholesalers undertake the risks involved in marketing functions on behalf of the retailers. And finally, wholesalers help the retailers in maintaining a constant price for the goods. That's all about the services rendered by the wholesalers to the retailer. And finally, now we come to the other services of the wholesaler. First one, increase the standard of living. See, the wholesalers and retailers, these people, especially the channels of distribution, the middlemen, the agents, the brokers, they perform a tremendous job, tremendous work in increasing the standard of living of the consumers. Because the consumers cannot go and buy goods worth of 10 rupees from far away. Say the buyer is in Cuddalore, but the manufacturer is in Mumbai. Can a buyer go to Mumbai for buying one product worth of rupees 10,000? Not possible. So it is the lifestyle, the comfort in life of the consumers are made easy by these people, wholesalers. And next, selection of goods. here the selection of goods is possible as he has a number of varieties of goods. Choices are there. More choices are available whenever the consumer wants, whatever the retailers want, and they can select what they need from the wholesalers. And finally, low cost. Specialization leads to decrease in cost, and so that retailers and consumers can buy the goods at a low cost. So that's all about the services rendered by wholesalers. Services rendered by wholesalers to the manufacturers, and services rendered by wholesalers to the retailers, and other services rendered by the wholesalers. Now we are coming to retailers. Now we shall see retailer. Who is a retailer? You all know very well. Retailer means small seller. A retailer is one who engaged in selling goods and services to ultimate consumers. First we shall see. He will be selling normally in small quantities. He is selling the goods to the end consumer. The retailer is an intermediary in the marketing channel, and he is a specialist and maintains direct contact with the consumer. Now, what are the characteristics of a retailer? In the entire distribution chain, a retailer is considered to be the final link who deals directly with the customer. First characteristics, he is a connecting link between the wholesaler and the customer. Second characteristic of a retailer is he purchases in bulk and sells in small quantities. Normally, retailers will be buying little higher, little bulk, the sense what? Not like wholesalers, but not like consumers. Consumers will be buying in a very small quantity, but the retailers will be buying in the medium level and selling it in a very, very small quantities. Half kg, 1 kg, 100 grams, depending upon the cost of the product and need of the product. In kgs, 1 kg, 2 kgs, 1 liter, 2 liter, like that, at small levels will be selling. Third one, essentially maintains a variety of merchandise. And fourth one, the aim of a retailer is to achieve maximum satisfaction by exceeding their expectation and delivering exceptional services to the consumers. So these are the characteristics of retailers. And next we shall come directly, straight away, to the services provided by retailer to the wholesalers and to the consumers. First, let us see what are the various services the consumers are rendering to the retailers are rendering to the consumers. First one, he ensures ready stock availability of goods. The retailers must keep stocks always available in his godown in order to enable him to supply the goods without any hindrance, without any delay. Second point, he ensures availability of wide variety of choices. Normally, retailers will provide variety of goods, unlike wholesalers. Third one, introduce new products to customers and guide them to the right path and the right directions. And then the retailers can provide customized services and pay personalized attention to the customers. That is very, very important. Retailers sometimes out of the way they go and help and serve the consumers. Next point, retailers introduce new products to the customers and also explain how the new products can be used and operated, handled. And then that's all about the services rendered by wholesalers, retailers to the customers, and then services rendered by retailers to wholesalers. First one, absorbs most of the burden of wholesaler. The retailers shouldering the burden of distributing goods and services to the consumer, distributing goods and services to consumers by wholesalers. What wholesalers are supposed to do, the retailers are doing it. They are directly purchasing it from their wholesalers and they meet the end consumers and they supply. So the burden of wholesalers are reduced. Maybe by bulking medium amount quantity of goods, medium bulk manner, the quantity, not very high quantity, but medium level quantity he will be purchasing, and he will be storing, he will be keeping in his warehouse. So that burden of storing of manufacturer wholesaler is reduced. Second point, he supports the wholesaler by acting as a channel of distribution. Third, he acts as the point of contact between customer and wholesaler. That's all about the services rendered by retailers to the wholesalers. And next we are coming to supply chain management. What is the meaning of supply chain management? Supply chain management is a series of interconnected activities. Please underline that words, series of interconnected activities related to the transformation and movement of raw material to the finished goods till it reaches to the end user. It is the outcome of the efforts of multiple organizations that helped in making this chain of activities successful. So right from the point of raw materials till the point of consumer consumption, whatever the activities involved are called the supply chain. How these activities are managed is called supply chain management. What is the nature of supply chain management? First one, formulate effective plan. Second, acquire raw materials. Third, supervise production process. Fourth, manages delivery of goods. And fifth, proper return system. So these are the characteristics or nature of supply chain management. What is the first one? Formulating effective plan. Here, any work you do, you first of all, you should sit and draw a plan, a blueprint, how things you are going to conduct, how you are going to make things done. So this kind of plans and strategies for proper functioning should be done very carefully. Otherwise, the business may not be profitable. Okay, the doing various analysis and forecasting will lead to deliver better results within the organization. So forecasting and analyzing the activities, the events should be done for economic scale of operation. Second one, acquire raw materials. Availability of sufficient amount of raw materials at all is must for the uninterrupted functioning of the business. The supply chain managers identify cheap sources of raw materials and ensure timely attainment of all materials in the right quantity and the right quality at the right time in the right place. Third one, supervise production process. The supply chain management supervisors, what they do, the whole production process of business for deriving optimum results. So these managers monitor all activities and ensure that each of the resources is efficiently utilized with minimum wastage. Fourth one, manages delivery of goods. Supply chain management is concerned with the regulation of delivery and the logistics activities of the organization. It works towards timely delivery of goods and services by bringing proper coordination in between distinct transportation channels and warehouses. Finally, proper return system. It facilitates a proper return mechanism by providing an automated process on both buy and sell side of the business. All refunds and claims of customers, distributors and suppliers are settled instantly via this process. So super chain management ensures, or supply chain management ensures, proper handling and inspection of defective goods. So that's all, my dear students. We shall see the remaining thing in the next period. Thank you.